Good morning, YouTube. Sheldon Ponder coming to you from a very warm Missouri on my way to work. I welcome each and every one of you to another edition of Home to Work Vibes. I appreciate you all viewing this video. If you are new, as always, like, share, subscribe, comment, and subscribe to my videos. Sheldon Ponder the second, or Sheldon Ponder, whichever one you come up with. Also, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Tony Gumble 21. Hopefully everybody had a great day yesterday. I'm sorry I didn't do a video. I was in the middle of doing one and I just did not have the strength nor the energy to do one yesterday, but I should have, because it's Wednesday and I'm going to talk about one subject this morning and one subject this evening. The subject this morning is going to be, can the Chiefs be stopped? The Chiefs go 4-0. 4-0 after being down 10 in the third quarter. What a game by Patrick Mahomes. That young man is a force to be reckoned with. That young man is a force to be reckoned with. That young man, he is what every football team needs. Doesn't matter if you're the Falcons, all the way down to the Vikings. That is a young man that you need. That young man threads the needle and is able to make plays even when it's 2nd and 10, 3rd and 10, converting on third downs. That young man right there is what every football team needs in their offense. That offense was stagnant in the first half. The Broncos defense kept them on their toes for most of the game. The defense of the Chiefs let them score several times. They let them score several times. But Andy Reid went into the locker room during halftime, told them, listen, we are 3-0. Let's try and go 4-0. And that's what they did. That is what they did. Now, should the Chiefs have lost? No, I don't think so. I don't think they should have lost. But I think they should have done a lot better on offense and defense. To be able to break down 3 potential playoff caliber teams to go to Denver, hostile environment, and to be able to get the job done. Wow. They were able to get the job done. And it happened to come in the second half. You know, they always say that first half you do good, second half, you start to get a little lax and you start to... No, that's not what the Chiefs did. The Chiefs stuck to their guns, and they got the job done. That's what they did. Chiefs are now 4-0. They have a tough team coming in. That's Jacksonville. Jacksonville is dominant, both offensively and defensively. You have Blake Bortles. You have T.Y. Yeldon. I'm not sure if T.Y. Yeldon plays on Jacksonville. And on defense, you have not sure what you have Jalen Ramsey, and you have Cassius Chapman. I don't know what his name, but that is something that's going to be like last year's game. We went 4-0. Pittsburgh came to town, and we lost by 7. If we are going to be able to beat the division champs, if we are going to beat the AFC championship, well, let's see, the divisional. Okay, if we're going to beat, I'm sorry, I got it wrong. It goes the wild card, the championship, and the divisional. Yeah, if we are going to be the AFC champs, Jacksonville, then our defense has to be stout. We can't let up. And I keep saying that every single week. And every single week we happen to let up. We just can't do that. We got lucky the first 4 weeks. This week it's not going to be any better. We have Jacksonville coming into town. Blake Bortles is a beast. Leonard Fournette, he's coming off of an injury, is a beast. Jalen Ramsey is a beast. That entire defense and offensive line are beasts. If we are going to win, we need to do how we have done the first 3 weeks. Score early, get takeaways, and we'll be fine. But I hope Andy Reid and Bob Sutton have something up their sleeves, because I don't see us winning Jacksonville. I don't see us winning over Jacksonville. I see us getting close, but if our defense is not good, then how are we going to beat Jacksonville? Jacksonville has gotten tougher over the past couple of years. They might have sucked previously, but this last season and this season, they've gotten a lot better. They have gotten a lot better. And it's going to take us everything that we have to beat Jacksonville. Just like it took us everything that it had. Just like it took everything that we had to beat Denver. I believe that we can do it. Now, we just have to be persistent. Our defense just has to not let up. Foot on the gas all the time. And I know players get tired. That's why you have to rotate them. You have to get some fresh players in. Get some players who get some players in. Start subbing them every couple of plays. You take out the ones, bring in the twos, and then once the ones get their energy back, switch them out. That throws the offense off. Mind you, I said that, yes. That is what throws the offense off their game. You start subbing them. Ones. Ones come out, twos come in. Or you have another linebacker that comes in the place of Alan Bailey, or that's how you do it. Throw them off of their game. That way they're not able to score. That's how I would do it. I would bring in the reserves. Reserves, come on in. Play for at least 2 series. Boom. Ones come back in. That's how I would do it. Because if you don't, guess what? That's why they said that the players are getting tired. It's because they're not switching them out. When you don't switch them out, they get tired. They start getting fatigued. They start looking around to figure out what's going on. That's how it is. But it shouldn't be like that. No, it shouldn't. Switch them out every couple of series. That way the reserves get their couple of plays in. Then you switch them out, bring in the ones, that sort of thing. But that's what I think the Chiefs should do. If you're going to beat Jacksonville, you need to switch. You need to, and don't switch them out all at once. No, don't switch them out all at once. You don't want to do that. Switch them out all at once. Guess what? They're going to figure that out, and they're going to be like, well, they switched them out, then they're going to switch their people out. But no, you switch a person out every couple of series. It's Alan Bailey, bam, put someone else in. Get Alan Bailey a chance to rest a little bit. Then, when that person starts getting fatigued and tired, bam, you put Alan Bailey back in. Because his legs are fresh, he has a second wind. Boom, that's how you do it. At least that's how I would do it. I would do it like that. Now on offense, same thing. Bring in some fresh legs in a running back, halfback, wide receiver. Do it like that. That way you're throwing off the defense and the offense. Because offense is what puts the fans in their seats. Defense is what wins championships. See, I think strategically, if I were to have a team, if I were to have the Chiefs, and I were Andy Reid, I would be doing exactly what I'm saying. Boom, switching them out. Boom, come on. Boom, getting the reserves in. That way, the ones can rest, get their feet ready to go. Boom, put them back in. Stuff like that. That's how I would do it. Like I said, I think strategically. I think about, okay, what are they going to bring? They're going to bring fire. They're going to bring the heat. Patrick Mahomes is good. He just needs to learn how to scramble. He got sacked several times in Monday night's game. Scramble. Even if you have to, throw the ball away. Or you have good running legs. Use them. Don't be afraid to do what Big Ben Roethlisberger, Tom Brady, Alex Smith. Don't be afraid to take the ball for yourself. Don't be afraid to take the ball and slide. Don't be afraid to do that. Because you do that, that throws the defense off. And the defense is like, well, what is he doing? Bam, that way someone can cause an opening for you. And boom, you can go straight through. And boom, slide and that's what gets you a first down. Andy Reid and Bob Sutton and the entire staff needs to be ready for Blake Bortles. The offense needs to be ready for the defense of Jacksonville. The defense needs to be ready for the offense of Jacksonville. And, you know, the way I see it, it's going to be a close game. It is. I say I say that every single week. It's going to be a close game. Now, our defense lets teams score more times than not. And this week proved to be no different. Like I said, like I tell people all the time, we need Derek Johnson back. We need Tamba Hali. We need Marcus Peters. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, well, Marcus Peters, he should have left anyway. Okay, forget all of his off-the-field stuff, okay? Let's just forget that. Marcus Peters, Derek Johnson, Tamba Hali. Eric Berry should be back pretty soon. But imagine if we had those four pieces on the team, still on the team. No team will be able to beat us. Our defense will be so stacked that guess what? We would not need to let people come back and almost beat us. We wouldn't need that. But we let those people go. And Eric Berry, he's still hurt. I wish he was back on the field. I wish him all the best. I wish him a speedy recovery. But we need him. If nobody else, that is who we need. That is who we need. That's what we need. I don't know if you can see the clouds, but the clouds look amazing this morning. Clouds look amazing this morning. They really do. I don't think I've seen a more picturesque sky than that before. I don't. I really don't. But, as I said, that's quite a sky right there. If I wasn't driving, I would take a picture of it. But anyway, that's what we have to do, people. We have to be ready for Jacksonville. Then the week after that, we have to be ready for New England. Basically, we're playing two AFC division rival teams. AFC division teams. AFC East division teams at that. That is going to be the biggest test right there. Those two. That is what's going to test our offense and our defense. It's going to test both. It is going to test both. Both our offense and our defense are going to be tested. Our defense is going to be the most tested. Our offense has got it on lock, but our defense is what's going to be the deciding factor on whether we win the game or whether we lose the game. squeak by with Jacksonville, we go to New England. We squeak by New England, who knows what's going to happen next. Just like that. We need our defense to not be so stagnant when it comes to an offense. We need to keep our foot on the pedal. And I keep saying that. That's why I say switch them out. Switch your players out. That way your ones, your reserves can get time, and your ones can rest a little bit. Then when they're ready, you bring out the reserves, you put back in the ones, and you do it like that. Don't take all your ones out at once. Take them out one at a time. Take out a couple of people at a time. Bring in some fresh legs. Let your ones sit. Once your ones get fresh legs, take and do it like that throughout the game. That way, that throws the defense. That way, it throws the offense of Jacksonville off. Like, oh, okay, we're bringing in these guys. Bam. Bringing in these guys. Bam. We do that with the offense as well as the defense, we'll be set. We will be set. And we will be set in a way that we throw Jacksonville's defense off. That way we throw Jacksonville's offense as well as their defense off. That's what we need to do. Once we do that, the rest is history. The rest is history. All right, YouTube, I'm about to get off of here. Continue my commute to work. If you like this video, hit it with a... If you like this video, thumbs up it. If you didn't like this video, thumbs down it. Also, like, share, and comment what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it, and how I can improve. If you are new, go ahead and subscribe to me, Sheldon Ponder. Also, you can follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter at TonyGumble21. As always, remember as always, live your life the way you see fit, not the way someone else sees it. Talk to you all later on this afternoon. I'm out.